Welcome back everybody into another backtesting session. Today we're going to do, of course, from a random date, we're going to have a look at gold on the 1 minute chart. So today we're going to use the soft forex program and we're not going to use the xauusd one, just for the sake of maybe having some continuity, having something. And since we have the software, it's okay. And using the 1 minute, we know that it's available on all the platforms instead of the 20-tick chart that is only available for xauusd. So now we're going to pick one date from 2021, 2023, during the week of course, and get date. So it's the 3rd of March 2022. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start this session. 3rd. So it's a Thursday, probably is the day before the actual NFP. If I might say so, because if it's okay, we should have them already from the early old ones. Yeah, okay, so I think even okay, so we have the hourly, the 1 minute without anything over here, and the hourly over there. So let me just, I think because that's because yeah, we have the key levels over here. Anyway, just the usual setup. Tac, tac. The 1 minute. Okay, this is the 1 minute. Where is the hourly? Over here. And over here. And over here. Okay, so this is the hourly. And these are some random that we're going to delete. Okay. Anyway, we can see we can start having a look at where we are. Of course, now it's we are around 1920s, 1940s on the hourly during this time period. We also had some very nice price action and reactions over there. We have these lows, but I don't know where I would place it. This one, of course, for sure, it's an area, and over there, and we have some highs above that. So anyway, this is it. Let's select all and go into the 1 minute chart. So today we are going to have, I will guess, the actual. So let me, sorry, we just risk 2%. This is a 15 pips for sorry, yeah, 10 pips for 30 plus. And today we're going to have the jobless claims, I will guess. And yeah, let me just do that. Let's go back to the proper time. No, not all, I don't want all, only one USD. Okay, unemployment claims, and tomorrow we have the NFP. Let's see the session, because of course now we are doing the Asian, and let's just have a look at London to see if we see some price movement that is actually interesting. But apart from that, I'm going to of course stick to the New York one as per USD pairs move much more during the New York session. You can see that now the volume is a little bit low. Also the hourly candle are not moving that much. This one on the lower time frame is quite a big area, so it's quite not good. Okay. And this area that maybe of course on the 1 minute is going to be respected on the upside, but yeah, we're going to see with the price action. So we start and we go. So this is the pre-London. As I was saying, this is just to see if there's something happening that is worth our attention for. And but if there's no volume, there is nothing that is really calling us for like a very, very super straightforward trade. I mean, there's no reason to enter. Let me save the simulation, gold 1 minute, and that's it. And let's have a look at it. So we're going to move. So now we're seeing from this lower time frame area, we're moving with a nice bearish momentum. We're coming from a ranging moment, so there's nothing really It's not like a continuation of a trend. So let's see what is going on if we see a continuation in any direction. Okay, so we actually bounce from the hourly. In this case, what I do is wait for the price to break below. I'm not like a buyer support guy. I prefer to take a continuation, which in this case would be the break above this area, especially. Or if I was just focusing on the lower time frame, I would also take into consideration. Let me use Epic Pen. I will take into consideration also this retracement for possible continuation up. Okay, sorry about that. So we're going to see if this is a price action. It's a very, I mean, if it was New York, I would absolutely, or even London session already, I would do that. But let's see, because we're coming into the London Open right now. So you see, this will be the entry. But since we are also now rejecting the hourly PSA, I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, and especially because 10 pips is just over there. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see, we've been a loss for no reason. Now we're coming into 5 minutes before the London session open. And a possible continuation bullish. Let's see if the volume is spiking up and continuing up. Okay, so as you can see now we're 10 minutes into the London Open. This is the London Open. So you see that the last few minutes before the London Open, that's where we get the retest. And yeah, if I was taking this entry now, okay, we see now the continuation above the hourly. Where would I place the limit? Will be over here. So let's see if we place the limit over there, and I don't know how many pips. Okay, nope. Buy limit, nope. Okay, yeah, over there with 10 pips stop loss and around 30 pips TP. Let's see if it will be activated. I don't think so. Yeah, still a buy limit. Look at how close it was. But yeah, will not be activated. Would have been a win, but would not get activated. Where I would have placed it just for like probably the spread, simply for the spread. And yeah, so now it's volume time. What we might see now is actually a possible continuation above. So now let's just see if we want to take the retest over there. So let's just place it manually. Have a 10 pip over there. Okay, and 30 pips. The volume is very good, I would say. Yes. Let's see now with this buy limit, we want to take advantage of the retest. Now after the London Open, now we have seen some volume. We are breaking above the hourly PSA. We can possibly see the retest before the continuation up. And let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we see now. Okay, now we see a possible continuation. I like how these candles are going and coming. Very straightforward, not slowing down and possibly ending up over here, just straight down. Of course, this is also the risk because that's what might mean that we got a strong rejection at this hourly, at this area, because that's also the case. But yeah, let's see, just let it play it out. Okay, now it got activated, probably. Yeah, now it gets activated. And now we have the automatic at break even when it's around at 20 pips. I think it's 20 pips. And so let's see if he wants to retest these lows, or he wants to, or is going to continue, or is going to push down immediately. Yeah, okay, we got stopped out. You can see sort of late entry as per the volume. We got a rejection at these highs, so that's just part of the game. Sometimes it will just move up, and I only needed to go to this area, maybe making a double top before the continuation up, just to be at break even. So let me close this. Now let's see for the rest of the session if we have some further price action. Okay, we are testing these same lows. Now what might happen is something that I've seen sometimes. Okay, we see this fake out. Now we're going to retest this hourly, and then we're going to push continue down. So this one will be the highest risk reward sell, this lowest risk sell. This is something that I've seen happen. I don't like to trade it because it's sort of a guessing game, but it's something that I've seen happen. Okay, doesn't look like. Let's see now if we're going to push up. If we're going to convincingly push up, that would be my trade idea again, with the break above and possible continuation. After we got the liquidity grab, we can see that what is this percentage. So it retested these lows, which is around 61% of the retracement. And that's something that can be, is good to know. Because especially during low volume time, I might be mistaken trying to take, I mean, if I took this one, the first one, yeah, is a first spike, and that's okay. But apart from that, if I see this strong rejection, maybe it's okay to understand that the price, the volume, the market will need more, how to say, more liquidity to grab some buy orders in a deeper pullback to continue pushing bullish. So now let's see. Yeah, no, it's just another double top and fake out into the back into the range. Now we are into the second hour of the London session. Just have a look if it's still showing us some volume that we can possibly take advantage of. Otherwise, we're going to jump straight into the New York. That's where the main event is with the jobless claims. But so far, the price action is pushing. Something that if I was only looking at the lower time frame, I would high risk reward entry would be at the retest of these lows for possible continuation down, or the safest will be below these lows. So let's see if it offers any of those. Okay, yeah, not pushing up after bouncing from this area. And yeah, I will need to take those any trades that I have the idea of. If now I see break above and a retest above these highs, I will do the same trade idea, because just to reach those same highs will need at least a break even, if not a win. So let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I want to place a buy limit over there. It's fine. Let's see if we get a retest. Okay. Okay, should be activated. This one is at 20. And let's see now if we see some continuation bullish. Okay. So far it's looking promising. Okay, we are around, maybe I want to see in pips. We are around 11 pips in profit. 15, 17, 19. So yeah, basically the stop loss is at break even. Yeah, stop loss now at break even. We just want the price to reach these highs over here before pushing up. Okay, very good. So this is a win trade, and we already outsized the previous loss. After this all liquidity grab, we might even see, and you could do as a trade management. In a trade management, you might want to close partials at 30 pips and have the TP a little bit above, just to take advantage of any possible runner, sorry. And so, okay, I can't close when it reaches there, but when it goes there, I will. Okay. Yeah. Let me just slow down a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Let's say you close 80% and you let the rest run. That's also another chance. So far, I like to have like a fixed, just a fixed one, and take all the loss and all the profits at a target, a specific target, compared to the actual taking partials. So yeah, for me, this is okay. Now, if we see a continuation up, that's what we want to take advantage of. What time is it? Yeah, it's still 2 hours and a half before the New York session. So you can see probably I would have been already at break even for the rest of the volume. And yeah, probably we're going to just jump into the New York session. Yes. Okay, now New York session is coming up, and what we want to have a look at is, okay, of course, where we are in the hourly. We are still over here. We got some nice rejection over there, but that's also what we want to, yes, is this area. So now we want to mainly wait for the for the first 30 minutes of the session, because after that, that's when we're going to see the jobless claims. We might see, yeah, some spike up now already, but it's nothing really that I want to take advantage of, especially when a lot of volatility is expected. So now this is the news time, and we see that unemployment claim came out much better, much decreased, 2015K compared to the 215K compared to the 223K forecasted. So this first candle I would expect to be at least to these lows. Okay, let's see. Wow, not much of a reaction. I would expect it more, but if we now break below these lows, we might have a nice continuation at least to those lows. Okay. I don't like to use sell stops now after the news, but might be interesting a sell stop, because price might have a spike in volatility and not give you the retest. But also you can get caught in fake outs quite easily. Okay, yeah, we got some liquidity. We might have a lower risk just for the sake of it, of a sell stop. No, not that far. Sell stop below there, yes, might be okay. Okay, got activated. Yeah, and got stopped out immediately. Wow. You can see how just a different sell stop. I mean, the sell stop was okay. If I have it, let me have it not there. A couple pips. Yeah, right where we have well below this candle wick lows. No. Yeah, like that. Let's see now if it gets activated and we get stopped out. Yeah, you see now, I mean, the trade idea was very good and is very good. And we wanted to reach those lows. Yeah, if, for example, let's just say like this, maybe Okay. Since I have, I might go for a bigger target. I can place a 15 pips to a 45 pips. Okay, gets activated. Auto break even still at 20. It's fine because it's already quite a big travel. 15 pips is okay, more than enough with this volatility. Okay, stop loss at break even. Let's see if it goes. I don't know. I don't even know if it goes down into profits. 30 pips, I think it will reach. Boom, retracing all the way back up. Wow, might be the retest that we would have taken without the without a sell stop. Let's see how far did it go. Yeah, 27 pips, not much. This might be the retest, or it might be now that it's coming back. Now, since I took the sell stop, I'm not trusting the limit, so trusting again the same position, but that might be my problem. And yeah, let's see how it's continuing. Okay, if I had it over here, yeah, there will be like 8 pips, and then continuation down, and possibly a continuation down. Yes. So if instead of having the sell stop, I had just my trade idea, which is my setup, which is a sell limit over there. Let's just see, it's 14. Sell limit at these lows. Let's see. Okay, gets activated. And again, we see already a nice reaction over there, which is okay. That's what we want. And we stay. Lucky that we don't get stopped out. Yes, that's you can see that it reaches those lows as well. So it actually, even for the first trade idea, it's just about the stop loss at break even. That sort of ruined us, but you can see that our trade idea, our setup, the one that we are backtesting, would have been very good. Lucky, I would say, but good. Okay, and to sneeze my nose. Okay, so now let's see if we are going to see further continuation down below these lows. Now we are at hourly, so I might expect a strong reaction, a strong bounce from this area since it's the same one. We might see at least a push up. I don't like to take this sell limit at this area because it's coming from an hourly. So because we might see a stronger pullback, maybe even to retest this same area and then continuation down, or we might see directly that price has enough volume, enough momentum to continue pushing down directly. So, but that's not up to us. Also, look at the timing. 2 minutes before the new 4-hour candle. So this price action is quite expected in my opinion. Now let's see how the hourly closes, because if it closes with a couple of red candle like this, bam bam, then the pullback that can happen can still be like this, and then we can see the continuation down there. But everything depends on these two 1 minute candle. So very small and very big. As you can see, we are already seeing this price action giving us the rejection. Now it's a new 4-hour candle. What I have backtesting in the past, from what I backtested, usually the last few minutes of the actual session or the hourly, sorry, that's already the pullback. So the hourly candle might already open and spike down, in the sense that maybe the pullback, the top wick that we are expecting was already made. So we might continue straight down, or we might see this type of resection that I was saying. So let's see. I'm seeing a lot of bullish pressure, so I will not trust taking an entry over there. But anyway, the next candle can easily just be a red one. So yeah, you can see over here, but a lot of volatility. Now we are getting some more confirmation that this is a nice area. I mean, this is confirming that this level over here, for me, is holding more and more validity that in the future, if I take, if we see a break down below here, I will have a sell limit over there 100%. So let's just have a look and now at the next few candles. You can see we're seeing that. Okay, so you see that not even this pullback, just from this hourly, this was too strong of a bullish price action and bullish orders, so that's not good. Now, if I see this one, I might see a correction to these highs. I want to see, of course, a break above, and in 10 minutes we also have the New York Stock Exchange opening over there, which is right now 5 minutes ago. Let me delete this. Now let's see with the New York Stock Exchange volume, the price what wants to do. For now is in a tight range. Now we are breaking above these highs. Now 15 minutes after the New York Stock Exchange, we might see this type of price action. Let's see. The very next candle is opening. I don't like the candle close, so I will wait for a cleaner confirmation of the bullish price action, if that's the case. Otherwise, as you can see, it's a very bearish, stronger bearish price action. We had the ISM 1 minute ago showing much lower PMI than expected and lower than previous one. So we might actually see a continuation bullish now because it's bad for the USD. So now let's see, but did not bring too much volume. I think we can straight jump into the tomorrow's. Okay, we can straight jump into tomorrow's NFP. And yeah, I mean, not NFP, the actual pre-London, just to have a look at the London session as always. Let's have a look on the hourly. Wow, we got a nice rejection over there at the candle and at the day start. Yeah, we had some nice bullish price action. We moved up to around 150 pips. Wow, that's crazy. During the Asian session, then we got rejected again back into the range. I don't have much from the hourly over here. I have this PSA. If I want to update it, I have, of course, this one is now over there because it's the top of the candle now. That on the 1 minute is more likely to give reactions. Also have some minor over here in the middle, but let's just have a look at the price action on the 1 minute. And let's see if the actual NFP, the actual London session before the NFP is going to bring us enough volume and momentum to trade with. So, of course, now for me, the easiest trade idea would be a clean break below with some volume and pushing down. Otherwise, what I will see is actually something above these highs. But yeah, it all depends on the volume, on the momentum. If I see it, it is clearly strong. Now we are 20 minutes before the London session. We are starting to see some bullish momentum coming into the chart. Still very not much going on. Slowly moving bullish, but not really in a clear pathway. So especially now that we have all these price action on the left hand side. Let's see now with the London Open in 5 minutes. Okay, now this is London Open. We don't have, yeah, the main event is in 5 hours. Let's have a look at the London Open if it's going to give us some fireworks. Okay. We bearish after making a top week. Let's see if we're going to see a continuation down below the this previous PSA. Okay. Yeah, we're basically at the hourly. So now we see this price action. We might want to take our job. Taking our attempt during the London session would be probably the only one. So we might take a buy limit at these lows. Just because the volume is strong, we bounce from an hourly PSA. We might take this attempt. Let's see. Okay, got activated. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, loss. Okay, quite unlucky because it was actually the bottom. If I had placed it at the actual where I wanted to place, would it be still okay? Let's see. Okay, if I place it 1 pip lower, oopsie. Delete, buy limit. Yeah, if I place it at this area, and I have a 10 pip stop loss, and I have a 30 pip TP. Okay, let's see. Okay, wow. Yeah, would be basically safe. Let's see if it goes to 20 pips, where it would be right above the previous highs. We might still get a loss, so that's absolutely okay. Okay, no, it actually would have been a win. You can see how a difference in just a single pip in the positioning makes a big difference in this. But yeah, just to stick to the actual result. Let's say so this is still a limit. Let's say that I oopsie. Okay, I don't want to sell. I just want to, let's say that I buy over there because I want to have the loss that I was talking about, that I took just for the sake of it. But that's okay. Now, if we took this loss, our next PSA would be this one. So let's see if we actually have. Now, if I see it, do we have a second chance? It's a 5 pip from where we are. Buy limit, buy limit, buy limit over there. Let's see. Okay. Okay, quite unlucky that we didn't get activated. You can see, would have been a win, this entry. Well, we didn't actually get activated. That was quite unlucky, but the trade idea was good. Now, of course, the limit is not relevant anymore. Or maybe, yeah. Ooh, wow. Look, our trade idea is not getting activated either. I mean, this is for the 1 pip, 1.5 pip rate. Yeah, let's just buy because this one I want it. And yeah, 20 pip, pam 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 pam, and goes straight to the point. So yeah, probably because there's too much spread, 1.5 pips of fixed spread is actually a lot. Usually I think it's around 1, I don't know, but just to have it covered. And you can see how even if we are expecting the London session to be to be slow because the NFP is coming in, blah 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 blah. No, on the 1 minute we can still have a lot of opportunities, especially during the. I mean, hopefully, over time is even better opportunities Now maybe if you want to risk low, you might want to have another shot at it, and just investing your profits. You can have another another go at it, and yeah, you can see how even here, just a little bit higher, I have to place the thingy. So I see this, and I place the buy limit. Not there. I place the buy limit. I see this, and I place the buy limit at the in the middle of the wicks, because I'm used to the actual 10-20 tick chart, but on it over here, it's okay to have even the wicks covered, because the wicks are full of orders. So it gave a lot of they give a lot of what's the word? A lot of volume. That's what I want to say. Okay. So there you go. Wow, not activated either. Yeah, that's due to the spread. There you go. 20 pips. You go to break even. Pa, 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 pa. And that's another win. You can see how you could make a lot of good trades even before the actual main event of the session. Now let's move into the actual NFP. Wow, look, another bounce. Look, if I just add my first buy limit, so that's why also I was not cheating, sorry. Okay, you can see how it would have been activated anyway, so that's okay. And just move into the actual New York session. Look at how many good opportunities we would have missed if we just went straight for the NFP. But now, yes, now the main event of this session is the NFP. So we have to be careful and understand where do we want to have, what areas do we want to check and monitor for the price action. So now let's see, especially this is just the New York Open. Don't be afraid. And yeah, we have 30 minutes, 28 minutes before the actual NFP. Just let the price set up. Here we didn't even have any retest. We had the retest of this actually lower wick, as I was telling you about the lower wick, because the lower wick on the, let me just do it like this. Okay. Let me just do one thing. So on the 20 tick chart, you have this, and then maybe you have this and this. This is on the T20. On the M1, what you have is it open over there. So it's like this. Sorry, it's like this. And like this. So if this one is, for example, like this, because it opened over there, and this is the same exact candle. You can see. The only thing is that now, when you see, if you have this, okay, if you have this knowledge and this understanding, then you see that the price action on the 1 minute is making these lows. Let me make it bigger. These lows, and then you have, for example, this candle which has a lower wick. then continues pushing up and down and up. And for you, this is your area of interest. You want to take the cells. You don't want to take, if you take the cells below here, you are not considering this full price action. The price is more likely that it is going to, when it's now pushing down, pam, pam, pam. Where do you want it to react at? Do you want it to react over here, or you're expecting to react over there? Because that will make a huge difference. And of course, now this is still something that I'm learning now, but most likely it will react over there, because this is on the 1 minute M1, but on the 20 tick chart, this is the price action. Maybe you have, of course, many more candles. Yep, pam, pam, pam. Maybe also some bullish one, then a bearish one. Pam, pam. Then you have this. Pam, 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 pam. This, and then starts stronger bearish candles. Here it's clear that you want the retest of this area, not in the middle. So here it's much more clear. So why on the 1 minute would I be looking for the candle bodies? So that's something that, of course, I am studying, I am reviewing, and try to understand. But it's quite important. It's a quite important difference. And I wanted to tell you, to explain to you guys as well. So now let's see. Let's go back. You can see how, and this is coming from here. That's what I was talking about over here. Instead of waiting for this retest, here it's okay, there's no wick and it's matching this area. But here, if we go on the 20 tick chart of this day, of the 4th of March, you will see that we have started the same price action that I was talking to you guys about. Now let's not lose the focus, because we have the NFP in 15 minutes. Okay, and yeah, 10 more minutes. Okay, now let's see. This is the NFP and unemployment rate. Was expected 407k, coming up at 678k. Wow. Hourly earnings is decreasing, which is not good, but NFP is huge. And the unemployment rate is huge. So now I'm expecting the first candle to be over here. Okay. Oh, wow. Looks like that average earnings are still affecting a little bit of the session, but it's very good NFP. It's very, very good. So let's have a look. Maybe the market wants to grab some liquidity before pushing down. Let's see. Okay. We'll be looking for sales below these lows. Wow. I expected a completely different NFP based on the sheer numbers. Wow. That was quite, I would say, disappointing, but that's not disappointing because there's not like an expectation or anything. So yeah, now let's see how it's going to continue to move. I don't know if I want to take any buy. I mean, we're still in the middle of the range, but we have around 30 pips to go. I think it's a little bit of a gamble to take a buy over here, expecting it to push up. So yeah, good. Yeah, because I don't want to risk for nothing. Now let's have a look. New 4 hour. Let's wait for the also New York Stock Exchange volume, but looks like a real disaster. Over here, if we had taken, would have been a loss. Now let's see if we can actually break above the hourly and push up, especially above this area. Now this is New York Stock Exchange open. Bam, retrace it in the same 1 minute. Look, if I add the buy stop, buy limit, boom. Okay, I wanted more. Yeah, it pushes straight down and then it pushes up. So now it's good for me. So where would I place now the buy limit? I will now place it with this confirmation. This is the thing, because this is the same thing as before. Now on the 20 tick chart, you have this, then when you have this, sorry, the retest, you're expecting it to be over here. But if on the 1 minute, this is just, as we see, this a top candle, a top wick, because this full price action is happening on 1 single minute, then I do not know that I want the retest over there. So that's quite interesting. Yeah, you see, this would be a retracement just of the hourly. And I don't know if probably, yeah, it would probably be, let me tell you, and this is more informative than just about the money, this 3 minutes candle. So we're talking about this because we saw how they formed. They formed like this. This is the 1 minute candle. Pam, pam, pam. And of course they have the lower wick. That is basically the same candle body. And this is the same candle body. This is the on the 1 minute. M1. I can guarantee you that if we go on a 20 tick chart, and we're going to verify this now, this is the price action because we saw how it formed. So we saw this spike up was okay, was the same. Bam. Then we saw these, at first we made this bearish one. Then we engulfed one, and this is how you close the 1 minute. Then we saw this next candle going down and then pushing up. Bam. So I will guarantee you that if we go on a 20 tick chart, you see this is a perfect retest. Bam, bam, bam. Over here is the same, but it's very difficult. It's not easy to grab it, to get it. That's what I'm still analyzing. That's what I'm still doing. But I want to grab it. And let's go, just for the sake of it, on a 20 tick chart of the 4th of March. Okay, I just paused 1 second because I wanted to avoid the view of my desktop. And so yeah, I will also can have the replay. So is the 0.40 second. No, I don't know. I want 20 second, March the 4th. Okay, at 13. Okay. I don't know. I hope it won't take ages, but we can continue over here if we want. And yeah, so that's what might have happened, I guess so. And it was getting tricky to enter. Yeah, as you can see, now we'll be retesting again the same area. If for example, I have a buy limit, or I take this retest, you'll see that it's too fast. Yeah, that retracement over there. Yeah, that one. Okay, buy limit. With the 1 pip, 1.5 pip, I think it doesn't get activated. Okay, yeah, it gets activated. You can see goes immediately with the push up and then goes, yeah. And I will show you now on the 20 tick chart, if it's, when it's loading, how that is clear, much more clear on the 20 tick chart, and how I can take advantage of it. Thanks to understanding of the tick chart. Now this one, because I mean, I didn't know that it was going to push up, so I can take it. That's okay. And yeah, now let's see. Of course, this is against the fundamental, because the fundamental analysis was saying something different for the sheer NFP. And yeah, look how lovely that is. This one is much even more clear than the well, now let's just have a look. When was the NFP released? This is New York. So if I want to see the retracement, should I go from there? No, I don't know. Anyway, let's see now. Our further trade idea will be above these highs. Below these lows, I don't really want. But look, I had a sell limit over there. Probably will even be a loss. Sell limit, let's see. Yeah, would have been a win, but I mean, of course, I'm not going to take it. Let's see below these lows, below the hourly. Now you can see another thing over here that I want to analyze with you. Because maybe that's the reason why we're going to place the sell limit over here. Look at this lower wick. That's the same thing that I'm talking about. So let's see if we start pushing down. Okay, and we place a sell limit at this lower wick. Bam, doesn't get activated, but you get the message. You have a sell limit over there. No, this doesn't make any sense now. No, doesn't make any sense. So let's just continue and see if we have further trade ideas. Is this loading? Okay, almost. Because it will be interesting to understand. Now we have below these lows, lot of volatility. What time is it? Yeah, it's after 10 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, for me, that's it. I want to really have a check with you about this specific thing. This one and this one. And this one. Okay. Okay, I will be back. I will be back. Okay, so we are back. And let's just go back and see. So we are above 1950 and it's 230, which is at the New York Stock Exchange open, which I guess is not, I don't know what time that is. So let's see, we get to 1947 at 12:58. 1947 at 12:58. 58. So this was the release. 58. So yeah, I think we already, yeah, this is the New York Stock Exchange basically opening. Yeah, because we are pushing above 1950s. So you can see that the spread is 1.5 pips. Right now it's 1.5 pips. Okay, 1950. It's now, you can see New York Stock Exchange, 35. It will push back down. Wow. Maybe we, I don't know. Let's just go ahead. 55, okay. UTC plus 1 at 40. When will be back at 40? Over here at 1. And then we push back up. So, okay. Okay, so this is the release, the data release. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Now we're coming into the New York Stock Exchange open in 15 minutes. There you go. Now we got it. So as you can see that, let me use these tools. Okay, so what we were talking about was exactly this. I was telling you that this push at 1949.67 based on this 67, you can see more or less, of course it's a different broker, at 229. See, looking at this 29 is exactly this. I told you that it will look exactly like this. You add this PSA forming and you add then the retest over there. So that's your entry on the 20 tick chart, 3 pips. And also I told you that you add the further one. This one is the one that pushed at 30.31. The one that I told you that I took actually here. This small one. This one is actually the big one. Where I told you that it will retest. It will retest the top of the previous week. I told you exactly this. That's exactly what I told you because I've been studying the actual 20 tick chart for quite a while. So exactly as I told you. This is the 20 tick chart. Tick 20. Look. Wow. For me, that is absolutely amazing. And it's worth for all the everything. It's worth everything. Everything. Now, let's, if I want to go back, we also add another push. Where do we see? Where is another push at 37? Yeah, didn't get there. So as you can see, we have these eyes that on the 1 minute, it's just top wicks. You can see it over here. Then we have a correction at 36. We're getting into this correction, probably to the same lows. To this a little bit less, maybe. Bam, you see? And then, let's see, 37, and we push up. Look over here. What did I tell you? Of course, now we also have a smaller, as I told you, spread. But if I go back, this is an entry. This is an entry. Now I'm going 100% fast, but look, exactly what I told you. Bam. Bam, bam. If I can get this insight into the 1 minute chart, I am golden. Wow, that's amazing. I love it. Wow. Now let's go into this 59, which is just before the new it's just before the 10 a.m. candle. Let's move a little bit faster. We have like 10 minutes. Wow, so interesting. Okay, we break below these lows. We actually retest those lows in a second. And now 59. This is the 1 minute candle. You see that on the over here, the 59 candle leaves a lower wick, which is here. So our trade idea will be now to take a trade below these lows. Okay, we push up, which is this correction up to these lows. We're going to retest these lows over here. Bam, push down. When we see the break below, we have the sell limit. Bam, activated. This one goes to 60 pip, whatever it wants to go. You see, now we are at the 10 a.m. 01. Okay, let it cook, let it cook, let it cook, let it cook, let it cook. Bam. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Is exactly what I was talking about. Tick 20. This one. Bam. Bada bim, bada boom. Compared to the 1 minute, you can still use that at your advantage. Still, of course, that a little bit defies the purpose of the 1 minute because you want more confirmation. But if it's such a case that you have good momentum, that you have a certain, and maybe you are just missing a point of interest where you want to actually where do I place my limit? That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Long video, I know. See you later on.